So Assassin's Creed Shadows is seemingly better than anticipated, with tons of gamers and people out there loving everything about it. People are posting on Reddit saying that they're having a blast. My friends really enjoy the game and has around 4.6 stars on PlayStation Store last time I checked, which is honestly very surprising. The game was being hated on for months, way before it even came out, and seemed like it'd be hated and review bombed like crazy at launch. But that wasn't the case, fortunately. But that begs another question. Why does it seem like the opinions are so split? I played enough Shadows to know that it's a good game, but it's not a perfect one, and that's okay sometimes. Yeah, it didn't reinvent anything or bring us some 10 out of 10 gem, but it's a really solid game with good qualities, and at the end of the day, I think I'll take that over what Ubisoft has been giving us these past couple of years. Games like Skull and Bones and for some people, Assassin's Creed Valhalla were just not great, and I feel like AC Shadows was much better than those games and can be a return to form almost for Assassin's Creed and Ubisoft if they keep playing the cards right. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, of course, and I'm not trying to hate on anyone or anyone's opinion, but I honestly think that it's a very, very funny game, and it's a solid 8 out of 10. And while it won't win, like, a Game of the Year award or anything, it's a really good experience. I feel like nowadays, gamers often get too wrapped up in these little wars, like what we've seen with AC Shadows before it came out, and it's important to step back and enjoy games for what they are sometimes. And if you personally don't enjoy a game, then that's okay. Just put it down and move on to the next. We don't need to nitpick everything and find any reason to yell about it online. Enjoy what you want, and that's that. That was just my little tidbit there. I had to have a mini rant, my bad. But I just hate seeing people online bashing the game or any game for the dumbest reasons, or because of one clip they saw out of context, maybe, and they haven't even played the game yet. So, moving on from that, I just have some quick thoughts about why I think makes Assassin's Creed Shadows that solid 8 out of 10 game. I'll start out by talking about probably one of, if not the most important parts of an Assassin's Creed game, the stealth. And man, is it really good in Shadows. First of all, we finally have the ability to go prone, which is absolutely peak, 10 out of 10, probably the best part about this game. And then on top of that, you could do things like extinguish like fires or lanterns so you can stay in the shadows more and be more hidden. You can also turn up the stealth difficulty, which is really good if you hate those really dumb AIs. And the animations while you're in stealth feel pretty nice and smooth. Ubisoft making the stealth good again is one of my favorite parts about this game. You finally feel like an assassin again when you're trying to take out a whole castle full of enemies and you have to use different tools, hiding spots, or the classic whistle. Like, for example, I was taking out enemies in Amagasaki Castle. I doubt I said that right. And there were a bunch of enemies, brutes, hiding spots, chests, and other stuff that really enhanced that whole area and turned into this really fun playground where I could just explore, mess around, and experiment with different things. Another great thing about the game is honestly the combat. I was a bit skeptical when I saw it a few months back, but I'm glad I was wrong. It is so smooth, and combat with Naui is very difficult, but also rewarding and fun when you get better gear and get better at it in general. It's meant to be challenging, of course, because if you want to dominate in combat, that's what Yasuke is for. I also was skeptical in his combat first, I'll admit. I thought or assumed he was going to be, strong and a brute, yeah, but just super clunky and just annoying to play and not as fun as Naui because she's an assassin. But dang, was I wrong. Literally, the only way I could describe his combat is terrifying, brute samurai monster. This guy is genuinely insane. I'm out here running through doors like a maniac and beating people with a club. It's stupid fun. And while I love Assassin's Creed for what it is at its core, being a stealthy assassin, it's a really nice change of pace when you're tired of stealthing around every mission and every base. And you just want to fight, and especially when you want to destroy the enemies who are cooking you at the base for the last 45 minutes. I went into it expecting to play as Naui 99% of the time, but now I can honestly see myself switching a decent amount of times back and forth between the two protagonists. Now, I didn't play much Mirage, so I can't really speak on the climbing of that game, but I unfortunately played a lot of Valhalla, and boy, was that not the greatest. Eivor felt very slow and clunky, and if I recall, some animations just didn't look right. It felt like watching a bear cosplay Ezio. It wasn't the best. Shadows is in a bit of a weird spot with it. The animations are fast, and Naui is extremely fast, I can't lie. I like that a lot. But sometimes it feels like she should be able to climb the things that she can. Like, I can recall a few times where I started trying to climb something only to slide right back down because for some reason she just can't go up it. The parkour feels mostly okay to me though, with occasional strange animation or movement, but I think it's an improvement over the last few RPGs, at least. I haven't played most of them in years, so memory's not the greatest on it, but And the opinions are very, very split on the parkour as well. Some people have said it's great, it's perfect for them. Some people have also said, animation is a little wonky and a lot of stuff should be climbable, but it's just your opinion at the end of the day. Just like how with this game as a whole, it is your opinion at the end of the day. If you like it, great. If you don't, I'm sorry to hear that. You just got to move on to the next one, unfortunately. But I do think it's a very solid game. And if you're not expecting a masterpiece and you just want some fun, you will have fun with the game. But obviously, don't just take my word for it or any other reviewer person out there on the internet. If you want to try it out yourself. That's the best way to figure out if you'll like it, by actually playing the game. But yeah, guys, those are just my quick thoughts on the game now that it's been out for about a week now, I think. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you bought AC Shadows already, I hope you have a great time with it too. Stay very loving, guys. And peace out.